How's it going, guys? As you saw in the last video, my car got hit and I needed a new fender. Since then, I got a new fender ordered for the car. It's on the car right now, but I'm going to be taking it off to paint it. And then we're also going to be sanding down the front bumper to paint it as well because the paint's really bad. So I'll show you what the car looks like right now and then we'll get started on the work. Alright, so right now we have the fender on here. We got a new black fender. Still looking for a door, but it's not as bad with the new fender on there. Fits really nice. It just needs painted. And then on the front bumper, I started sanding it down last night, but there was a lot of issues with the bumper. Like right here, all the paint was kind of like chipped off and then it had just been spray painted over, so I'm sanding it down. I'm going to fill the holes with Bond. And then up here on the top, I don't know if you can see, there was a lot of cracking in the paint. I've already sanded down some of it, so you might not be able to tell, but we're gonna keep sanding today and then take this stuff off and paint it. Alright, so it's been about 3 or 4 days since I filmed the intro to the video. I was going to film some of the sanding, but I figured it would probably be boring since it took so long, so I'll show you guys what the bumper looks like and then we will get to tearing apart the car so we can start painting. Alright, so we've got all of the holes filled and smoothed down. I went ahead and filled the holes on where the emblem goes because I'm just going to leave the emblem off. Right here was a really bad spot if you remember, and now it's really smooth. Up here doesn't matter as much because the lights will be filling that up. I have a couple spots left that I need to get to after I pull the bumper off, mainly right here, and then there's a spot on the other side. I also ended up having to take the rear bumper off because there was a small rust spot right here that I went ahead and filled in and fixed, so that's nice and smooth now too. So we'll get that painted first and then we'll paint the rest of the parts. Alright, so as you can see behind me, I now have the front bumper and the fender off, so now it's time to drag the stuff around back and start painting. Sorry I haven't filmed much of the process of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get it done real quick because I have a meet on Saturday that I'm trying to have this done by, so I only have a couple days left to get everything done. Alright, so as you can see, I have the whole front of the car pulled apart. The fender's down here, it's ready to go, and we have the bumper totally sanded. It's really smooth now, it's ready to go, so we're going to drag the stuff around back and get painting. Alright, so I have 2 coats of primer on the fender now, and I'm going to hit it with a tack cloth and then start painting it with some paint I ordered online from Automotive Touch-Up. It's supposed to be color match white paint, so it should look pretty good when we're done with it. Alright, so it's been a couple days since the last clip I filmed. I have the car back together now. I had to stop filming because we were running out of time. We only had a couple hours left of daylight, and then the next day I had to work all day, and then it started raining when I got home, so we needed to get the car done, is why I didn't film. But I'm going to drive to a parking lot real quick so I can film some clips and show you guys what the car looks like back together. Alright, so unfortunately the first 2 places I went to try to film were very crowded, and so I wasn't able to film there, so I came to a different spot, and now I'll show you what the car looks like. Alright, so as you guys can see, the car is now back together in solid white. If you remember how bad the front bumper was, I actually spent about 4 days sanding and bondoing this front bumper to make it totally smooth. and now it looks way better. And also I painted the tow hooks blue. They won't stay like that for very long probably, because I'm gonna order an aftermarket tow hook, but I don't know, I figured they'd look a little bit cooler for right now. And now the fender is also white. The door is still messed up, but having the car all one color again makes the door a lot less noticeable. All that's left to do now is to put the black stripe at the bottom of the fender so it'll all look normal again. Alright guys, so like I said earlier, the last thing we have left to do on the car is put the black stripe back on the fender. In the next video, we're probably going to check out my friend Jake's Jeep, and we might try to see if he wants to go off-roading in it a little bit, and we'll show that to you. It's really nice. Alright, so if you happen to enjoy the video, please like. Also, if you wanted to subscribe to my channel to see more of my car, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.